Welcome to 734 Games, and this is your host, Tom. Today we're playing Redout by 34 Big Things. You know, if they wanted to go more urban with that, they could go 34 Big Things. Hey, yay! You know, like hip-hop style. Anyway, we're here to talk about Redout. Redout is a futuristic racing game. 34 Big Things is out of Italy. Right now they have a development team of 32 people on staff, and they're working on a game called Mars or Die. This team, I guess this next game, from what it looks like, has a AAA feel just like this game here, Redout. Now on the console, this game is called Redout Lightspeed Edition. On the PC, it's Redout Enhanced Edition. It's probably not much different in content. The content is probably pretty close. I'm playing this on the Xbox One X right here, so that's what you're seeing. Of course, it's only 1080p because I recorded it through my One X, so you're not going to get 4K video. I wish I had a 4K capture card, but I don't. But this game I like how they ramp up the difficulty as you go through the game. You have to learn how to. You have to really use the controls here. Learn how to utilize the control scheme here very well to do well in the races. The difficulty here is really well balanced, and I'm really enjoying that. And this is a game that I didn't just pick up to do a video on. I really wanted to play this game. This was a game that I've been looking at for a very long time, since it was in development. Redout may be inspired by the likes of F-Zero and Wipeout, but it has a lot of different features that set it apart. Redout is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows PC. And this game is made with the Unreal 4 engine. So, I mean, the game looks really good. Textures are awesome. They kind of went for a cartoonish style over a photorealistic style, but I mean, I really love it. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing this game. Redout has an 81 critical review on Metacritic and a 79 user review. But it's funny that the user review is lower, but I really enjoyed this game, and even most of the reviewers on there say that they enjoyed this game. It's just that some of them, found ways to nitpick and put the score down low. I don't understand that. Some people do that. Some user reviews are always like that. But the best way to tell if you're going to like a game is to actually see that game in action. And that's why we're showing you Redout here in action on the Xbox One X. It's the best resolution that I could show it to you, 1080p right now. But this game, like I said, the controls are crisp. The game runs great, and I would say, I'm sure the PC is probably the best platform to pick it up. But you can pick up Redout right now on the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. So you guys are probably thinking, okay, Tom, why would I buy this over any other futuristic racing game? Well, I can tell you the reasons that I would buy this over other futuristic racing games. The price, I got this for about $10 on the Xbox One X. The game is on sale a lot. It did sell all right, but the game is on sale out there. The developers aren't trying to sell this game for a lot of money. It's always on sale on Steam. To me, I had Wipeout on the PS3. It was a good game, but it wasn't as good as this game. And I think that they've done a great job taking this genre just a little bit further. I know it's kart racing, but it's just not silly like your Mario Karts and all these other games. It's actually a really cool futuristic racer where damage hurts you. You can't just ride the rails. I mean, other futuristic racers are like that, obviously. You can, I mean, but this is one game where damage matters. Skill matters a lot. So I would say, and also the AAA polish that this game brings to the table. Only thing is I kind of wish it had a few more tracks. But other than that, oh yeah. And if you're somebody who's looking for, if you want to play a futuristic racing game with a keyboard and mouse, I would say you're crazy first. But I would say this may not be the game for you then either. This is definitely something that you want to play with a controller. That is another thing that you might have as a gripe. It's not a gripe for me. When it comes to games like this, futuristic racers or third-person melee fighters, I prefer a controller. Okay, What else? The biggest problem with the keyboard and mouse support is that you cannot change your keyboard prompts. So basically, you're stuck with WASD as far as your control scheme. And if that's a problem for you, maybe you should get a controller, or probably maybe you should pick another game. But other than that, it to me that I just would not enjoy playing a game like this with keyboard and mouse anyway. So I'm going to enjoy the controller with all the rumble and everything and all the features. So this game was built basically for controllers. This game was not, it has mouse and keyboard support, but it's made for controllers. And it's just that type of game.
Now, earlier I said the game could use a few more tracks. I didn't mean race tracks. I actually meant audio tracks. I think the audio tracks are pretty cool, the ones they have, but they could get with a few more, or they could have like an option where you could put your own tracks in it. I think that'd be pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed the game. Now, as far as modes, looking at the box for the Xbox version and checking out the Steam fact on this game, or the Steam page, this game has single player, 1 to 2 modes. You have split screen. It has multiplayer, 2 to 6 players on Xbox Live. It doesn't say what the online multiplayer on Steam has, but it's probably about the same. And it has Steam achievements, full controller support on the PC. Obviously, on the console, you're going to have controller support. Steam trading cards and Steam clouds and Steam leaderboards. Now on the Xbox, I'm sure you have access to Xbox Live Cloud, and on PSN, I'm sure you have PSN Cloud. Now on the PSN, they were supposed to have VR support. They were supposed to put PSVR support in this game. They never did. I don't know what happened. They just never did. Of course, with Xbox, it's not going to get VR support because we're not getting VR for Xbox, which really sucks. Now, the game also has a dynamic resolution on PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. You can check out Digital Foundry's video on Redout. They did a video about it. They compared the PC version, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox and One X version. And it's a dynamic resolution on at least the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One X. Although the Xbox One X is obviously, like, I'm playing the game, and it's when I play it in 4K, when I see it looking at my screen, I see a buttery smooth experience with really really good graphics. Just beautiful. I don't see a whole lot of the dips, and if there's dips in the Xbox One X version, it's just not very noticeable. Now, I'm sure they may have updated this game since Digital Foundry did that video, but I couldn't really notice any dips in the resolution. But I don't have the equipment that Digital Foundry has. I go to them; they're a source for me a lot. I use them. They're just an awesome. If you don't know who Digital Foundry is, and you want to know about the technical aspects of games, or anything about the technical aspects of game, then you should find out who Digital Foundry is. Go on YouTube and just search Digital Foundry. They have an awesome, and subscribe to them. They have an awesome YouTube channel. Now, that's pretty much it for this episode of 734 Games. This is your host, Tom. I really enjoyed talking to you guys about this game, Redout, and showing you this footage. I enjoy showing you these games, especially indie games like this that are awesome. The next indie game I really want to get my hands on is Vampire. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, though. I know that Wipeout Omega Collection is supposed to be out. I don't know how good it is. I haven't heard a lot about that game, to tell you the truth. But so maybe, I don't know if that game is anywhere near as good as this one. But this game is the one you hear about most. Like I said, the Metacritic scores are pretty good for this game. Steam reviews are pretty good for this game. And if you like watching my videos, you can go on YouTube. I have my 734 Games on YouTube. It's spelled out 734. I'm also on WordPress as just www.734 the numbers games.com, and you can check me out. If you like my videos, or you like you like my article, you can hit the little star button on WordPress. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. If you're on Twitter, hit the heart. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. But I hope I can get you to like these indie games, because I think indie games are the bee's knees right now.
one.